Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Love of Biology. Today we are going to learn about the cryptogam need important points. So plant kingdom is divided into cryptogams and phanerogams. Cryptogams are non-flowering, so non-seed producing plants. And phanerogams are flowering and seed bearing plants. So today we are going to learn about the non-flowering, that is cryptogams. So these are divided into thallophytes, bryophytes and pteridophytes. So what are these plants? Let us see one by one. First, thallophyte. Thallophyte means the plant without differentiated body. So that is algae whose body is undifferentiated. That means stem, root, leaf, all these are not present. So these are thallophytic body. So based on the pigment, stored food and cell wall, they are divided into three types. So first one is the green algae or chlorophyce. Outer cell wall is made up of pectose and inner wall is made up of cellulose. Protein core is surrounded by starch layer, that is pyrenoids are present in the green algae. So pyrenoids, this is a repeated question, only important points here we are discussing. So pyrenoids are present in the green algae, they are the food storage form in the green algae. So shapes of the chloroplast in green algae, this is also another important topic. Cup-shaped chloroplast in the chlamydomonas and the volvox. Ribbon shape is seen in Spirogyra, girdle shape or ring shape in the Eulothrix, reticulate in the Edogonium and discoid in the Chara. So other important points about the green algae are pigments. They are chlorophyll A and B for photosynthesis. Zoospores, these are motile spores contain 2 to 8 equal flagella at the tip. Examples, let us say, so Chlamydomonas unicellular with flagellated isogametes, Spirogyra non-flagellated isogametes, Volvax which will undergo oogony and form the colony. So it is a colonial, Eurothrix and Spirogyra filamentous. Chlorella and spirulina used as a food supplement by the space travelers. So these are also important. So isogametes which will undergo isogamy reproduction, we already discussed in the previous videos. Please go through that. And green algae will show haplontic type of life cycle, and storage food is a starch. We already learned it is a pyrenoid form. So complete dominant body is haploid, so it will undergo haplontic life cycle. Diploid cell only we see in the zygote, so it will undergo meiosis. Next, red algae or rhodophyceae. Cell wall is made up of inner cellulose and outer pectin with esters. Pigments are chlorophyll A, D and phycoerythrin. Asexual spores and sexual gametes are non-motile. Stored food in the form of Floridian starch. Life cycle is diplobiontic. Oogamy generally takes place. So these are the general characters of the red algae. So here outer pectin with esters. So agar is present. So agar is a solidifying agent. Okay, examples if you see porphyra which is used as a food. Gelidium and gracilaria will produce agar, solidifying agent used in the jelly making as well as in the ice creams. Polysiphony is many branched. Male gamete here we are calling it as spermatium and female as corpogonium. So these are the few important points about the red algae which will undergo haplodiploidy type of life cycle. Next, brown algae or phaeophyceae. Cell wall is made up of inner cellulose and outer algin. Food is stored in the form of laminarin and mannitol. So pigments are chlorophyll A, C for photosynthesis and brown color due to the fucoxanthin. So flagella here unequal and two lateral flagella are attached to the spores and gametes. And body is divided into holdfast type and the frond. Examples if you see largest kelp is laminaria which will produce iodine. Simple filamentous branched ectocarpus which will show haplodiploidic life cycle. Sargassum which is used as a food. Fucus which will undergo oogamy and diplontic type of life cycle. So these are the important points, important characteristics of the brown algae. So next coming to the bryophytes. So these are archegoniates, embryophytes, avascular ones and amphibians of the plant kingdom, because they require water and the land for their survival. And these are the first land plants. Body is thallus like with the root like rhizoids, stem like colloids and leaf like phylloids are present. And haploid body with a dominant gametophytic body. Male gametangemy is antheridium and female is archegonium. So here dominant plant body is the haploid gametophytic body. So that's why it is having the undifferentiated body. Just a root like, stem like and leaf like structures are present. Sex organs are multicellular, stalked and jacketed. Important point. This is antherozoids with two flagella. This is also another important point. Homosporous condition, same type of spores we can see. Haplodiplontic type of life cycle. Reproduction is zooidogamous, oogamy. That means water is required for the movement of antherio. These are the first organisms to colonize the rocks. Bryophyte classes, Hepatocopsid or liverwort, Markentia. So dioecious with the diploid elaters, and Rhetia, monoecious, Antheseropsida or hornworts, Anthoceros is the example. Pseudo elaters are present. Mosses. Here two stages are present in its life cycle. First juvenile one is the protonema and bud like a gametophore stage. Later this will develop into the gametophytic body. Male and female are separated by the paraphyses. These are sterile. Peristomial teeth are present for the spore dispersal. Few examples of the mosses: Polytrichum, haircut moss, Funaria, cod moss, sphagnum, peat moss, which is used as a fuel and packing material. These are very pteridophyte. These are the first terrestrial plants. And vascular cryptogams. These containing the xylem and phloem, and cryptogams are non-flowering plants. Body is differentiated into diploid sporophytic body. That means root, stem, leaves are present. Sexual organs are multicellular, jacketed, and sessile. They can't move. Reproduction is zooidogamous, oogamy. Here also they require water for the movement of antherozoids. Heterosporous is seen, normally homosporous, but heterosporous seen in the selaginella and the salvinia. Means different types of the spores we can see. Sporophylls are present, that is leaves which contain the spores, sporangia are present. Some they will form into cones or strobili. Antherozoids will reach the female through the water. So antherozoids are multiciliated. This is another important. Four classes are present: Lycopsida xylotum, Lycopsida selaginella and Lycopodium, Lycopsida selaginella and Lycopodium, Spinopsida equisetum, horse tail fern, Pteropsida ideantum, walking fern or maiden hair fern, Terris, Diopteris, Salvinia rootless plant. So these are the examples of pteridophytes. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel.